Chair recognizes the Minority Whip.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wanted to rise this morning to pay tribute to someone in my community who's recently passed, a former member of this body, and asked that we adjourn the Senate in his honor, but I'd like to make a few comments.
Senator may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. Wanted to take a moment to honor Senator Larry Haines, who was a real giant in Carroll County. He served in this body from 1990 to 2010 for 20 years, primarily on the Judicial Proceedings Committee. He also served in this spot as Minority Whip from 2001 to 2002. Senator Haines was a powerful voice for Carroll County and for common sense conservative values throughout his time in the Senate. He drew from extensive small business experience. He was a realtor, a real estate broker, business owner, and he was that in Carroll County at a time when we were transitioning really from a rural community, which we still of course are, to more and more suburban. So it's a balance in our county of rural and suburban and small towns, and he was a leader throughout that entire process. But most importantly, Senator Haines drew from his devout Christian faith. You know, at events I would be at locally, he'd often be asked if he would open the event in prayer, and he would always pray to the one who saved him and changed his life. And that life perspective was really reflected in his Senate work. He advocated very aggressively for organizations like Helping Up Mission and other nonprofit and charitable groups that gave people a second chance, particularly people struggling with addiction. And it was something that he really cared deeply about. I benefited from his wisdom and experience when I was a young staffer in the Senate many years ago. I had the opportunity to get to know him a little bit. And then I had the honor many years later of being the second senator to follow him into the Senate. And he will certainly be missed. I would ask that the Senate adjourn this morning in his honor, and thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you for that. Without objection, most certainly we will adjourn his honor. Just a very, very great guy. Thank you for your reflection as well. He was a true dedicated public servant. So thank you.
I would move that the Senate of Maryland stand adjourned until Wednesday, January 17th at 10 a.m. in memory of former Senator Larry Haines.
Without objection, so ordered. Stay safe, everyone, and have a wonderful day.